It is a strange thing, isn't it? How tightly we clench our hands around the illusion that we are in control. We plan, prepare, predict. We manage outcomes, calculate risks, chart courses, build schedules, and call it all responsibility. We take pride in it, even base our identities on it. I'm the one who keeps things in order, we say. I'm the one who makes sure everything's handled. But the truth, the quieter, more inconvenient truth, is that most of life is not under our control. It never was. Ask the man who did everything right and still lost the job. Ask the woman who raised her children with love and lost one to the bottle, the other to bitterness. Ask the healthiest man in the room when the scan comes back lit up. Ask the driver at the red light when the truck doesn't stop. Ask yourself how many times you've tried to hold something together only to find the pieces shattered anyway, and no reason why. And yet we still believe, somewhere in our chests, that if we just try harder, work smarter, worry longer, we can bend life to our will. That is the lie of control. It does not announce itself as a lie. It comes wrapped in language that sounds noble. Be prepared, be vigilant, be strong, be careful. But underneath it is fear. Fear of the unknown, fear of loss, fear of death, fear that something might happen that we didn't choose, didn't allow, didn't see coming. And because fear runs the show, control becomes our way of trying to feel safe. But control is a fragile shelter. It only takes one gust to reveal how thin the walls are. And when the storm does come, and it will, the ones who live by control are the ones most undone. So what then? Are we supposed to become passive, to do nothing? Let chaos win? Not at all. There is a difference between agency and control. There is a difference between effort and guarantee. What we need to leave behind is not responsibility, but the delusion that we are sovereign. Because the truth is, whether you believe in God or fate or randomness, there are forces larger than us moving through this world, and we are not the final authority. That truth can crush you, or it can free you. That's where surrender comes in. Surrender is not weakness. It is not giving up. It is not despair. Surrender is the sacred act of loosening your grip on what was never yours to hold. It is the moment when you say, not in bitterness but in reverence, I don't know what will happen. I can't control it, but I will meet it with courage, and I will not become bitter trying to force what I cannot command. You can still try, you can still care, you can still act, but surrender means you release the outcome. You stop trying to muscle life into a shape. You let go of the idea that your worth is proven by how well you manage everyone else's expectations. And in that moment, maybe for the first time, you can breathe. Because surrender creates space for something else to enter, grace. Grace does not live in clenched fists. It comes to the open hand, to the one who has released the script, the plan, the spreadsheet, the grudge, the fantasy, the demand. And when it comes, grace does what control could never do. It heals, it surprises, it softens, it restores. It reminds you that your job is not to rule the world. Your job is to show up, to be fully here with whatever comes. And this, oddly enough, is how we begin to experience real peace. Not from gaining power, but from letting go of the need to have it. You begin to trust, not in outcomes, but in presence. Not in mastery, but in meaning. You start to see that surrender is not the end of the path. It is the path, and it is sacred. Doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you stop clinging. You stop carrying the weight of the universe on your shoulders. You let it down. And then, my friend, you can live. You can laugh again. You can breathe again. You can sit in the rain without shaking your fist at the sky. Because you know now the sky was never yours to command, but it is still yours to love.